Today, we're diving into the buzz around Samsung's upcoming foldable phone, the Galaxy Z Flip 6. If you love the innovative design of the Z Flip 5, stick around because we've got some exciting updates to share about the Z Flip 6. Last year, Samsung wowed us with the Galaxy Z Flip 5, which featured one of the most significant design upgrades in the series. Remember the 3.4-inch folder-shaped cover screen that replaced the tiny 1.9-inch panel? It was a game changer. Now Samsung is gearing up to announce the Galaxy Z Flip 6, and from all the leaks and rumors we've seen, it looks like they're focusing on refining what already works rather than reinventing the wheel. So, what can we expect from the new Z Flip 6? Let's dive into the details. According to new renders from a third-party case manufacturer, which were shared by a Galaxy Z Flip 6 might feature a few subtle yet impactful design tweaks. First up, let's talk about the frame. The Z Flip 6 is expected to have an even flatter frame compared to the Z Flip 5. This mirrors a design change we saw earlier this year with the Galaxy S24, which itself was inspired by the Z Flip 5. Another design element the Z Flip 6 might borrow from the Galaxy S24 is the speaker grille. Instead of multiple smaller holes, we could see one wide cutout. This not only looks sleek, but might also enhance the audio experience. Now, onto the cameras. The renders suggest that the circular camera cutouts might be slightly larger or the space between the two cameras might be thinner. This could be due to an upgraded camera system, which we'll talk about in just a bit. But remember, these details come from a third-party case manufacturer, so take them with a pinch of salt until Samsung makes the official announcement. Speaking of cameras, let's get into the hardware specs. Rumors indicate that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will come equipped with an upgraded 50-megapixel primary camera. This could explain those larger camera cutouts we just talked about. With this upgrade, we can expect even better photo quality and enhanced low light performance. And it doesn't stop there. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 is also rumored to feature the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, which it will share with the Galaxy S24 series. The exciting part? This Snapdragon chip will be the standard regardless of the region. A recent report suggests that Samsung isn't ready to split its foldable phones between Snapdragon and Exynos markets just yet. So when can we expect to see the Galaxy Z Flip 6 in all its glory? Mark your calendars for early July. Samsung is expected to unveil the next-gen Galaxy Z Flip 6 at their Unpacked event. And here's a fun fact. The event might be hosted in Paris, a host city of the 2024 Olympic Games. How fitting, given that Samsung is an official Olympics partner. Unpacked events are always full of surprises and cutting-edge tech announcements, so we can't wait to see what Samsung has in store for us this time. To sum it up, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 might not be a revolutionary redesign, but it's all about refining and perfecting what we already love about the series. With a flatter frame, potential camera enhancements, and the latest Snapdragon chip, this phone is shaping up to be a strong contender in the foldable market. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Galaxy Z Flip 6? Are you excited about the potential design tweaks and hardware upgrades? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the Capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to the 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.